Okay, anyways, I guess we'll add the sound in later. But he paid $1,500, $1,559 for this radio installation. Now, y'all gonna love this. This wire right here was from his old amp that was left in the truck. Now, Booz used that wire. Yes, folks, that is an inline fuse. See? Inline fuse. Real good. Booz decided to go ahead and add an extra line from the battery cable up to this. Now, y'all, check this out. Inside of this black tape cover deal here is a blade fuse with two connectors on it. So it goes from here up to the blade fuse, back down to an inline blade fuse, and then wraps a piece of black tape. That's a $1,500 stereo install. Now, the other wire, get this. Okay, we have one of these fancy fuses here, but you'll notice that the person didn't give us enough room to mount it on the back wall, and didn't give us enough room to mount it on the side fender well. So he did that. So now he's got, yes, that's right, draped across the motor, his stereo wire. Isn't that lovely? $1,500. And then we go in through what looks like the rubber boot into the cab of the truck. He has, where's your MP3? Oh, there it is. Okay, he's got an iPod. Now, the guy sells him this stereo, even though he has an iPod. This stereo has no iPod connection, using this low-grade plug-in auxiliary, which he had on this last stereo that was what, a Pioneer?
Kenwood was
it was a Kenwood. He had a Kenwood with the same setup. So instead of leaving the Kenwood in there and saying, look, this is going to be no better, he sold him a stereo. $110. Okay. Now, this is the kicker. This box, the guy says he made for somebody else, but he sold it to my buddy for $359. Okay, it's a custom box. You'll notice how well it fits in the back of his 4Runner. Custom. Then my buddy says, well, why don't you install my amp in this nice little hole in here? So the guy says, okay. He installs it. You'll see the wires come in there. He mounts it in there. Looks all nice. Got a little cover to go over the top of it. Close it up. Problem is, the amp is so hot with the cover on there that you can fry eggs with it. There's no airflow. The guy who installed this should have told him that we cannot put that in an enclosed space without a fan. Didn't bother to do that. So, basically, my buddy for $1,500 got these two 10-inch speakers, that used box, a bad install of an amp. There's another amp under the rear seat here. Now there's a custom install. Nice. His passengers can put their feet on top of it. That's great. So, there it is. Epic stereo install fail. Y'all, don't do this.